broader perspective.
Honestly, it is very easy in the next 1 year to between 15 and 18 months. I can do power for all in this state, conveniently what we've done. And I want to believe we will sincerely achieve that.
In every administration, there are certain expectations from the people and also even the people that are leading. And in Akwa Ibom State, we have a governor who has been in office for 6 years altogether. And it is pertinent to find out how he's been faring so far. When he came on board during the first term, he said he has a 5-point agenda. And then during the second tenure, he said that he wants to complete his agenda. And then he tagged it completion agenda. So on Beam TV today on Public Affairs segment, we want to find out what he has done. Has he been able to fulfill the promise that he gave to people? We are going to review that from different sectors to know how he's been able to carry people along and how people view his own administration. I'm talking about Governor Udom Emmanuel. And on the segment, we have the Managing Director of Ibom Power Company, Engineer Udom. Welcome, the MD, to the program.
Thank you.
We are looking at the completion agenda of Governor Udom Emmanuel. So now coming to the power sector, Governor Udom Emmanuel promised to give us power for all. We want to know, how is this power for all yielding? What's the progress so far?
Power for all. The government said, what shall we do for PHDC to give all the people power? And they discovered that we should give all electricity consumers meter, whether it's single phase meter, 3-phase meter, prepaid meter, all postpaid meters, and even any type of meter, they must get meter to be able to know what they consume so as to pay. So the government said, okay, what is involved? They call a meeting, call PHDC and all the stakeholders, Akwa Ibom State Government, Ibom Power Company that generates, the driver of the Power for All is SSG. We report to the governor at the end of the day. So meetings upon meetings have been held. Strategies have been mapped out. And things are going on. Minister of Rural Development are connecting some villages and communities as we are talking. Transformers are distributed. So far, so good. This administration, as we are marking the 6th year of the governor, the 2nd year in the 2nd term, this administration has so far issued over 450 distribution transformers to all the villages and communities that we are talking. Now, we are about commissioning the airport substation. You know the airport. Airport is still using generator. But as at yesterday, we have energized the line from Tropicana straight to airport. At the airport now, as I'm talking to you, there is power at the substation. Is to do some tests and commissioning to energize the whole airport. We are going to pick up maybe the hospital and some other infrastructure at the airport soon. So they start, the 4 lane was commissioned 2018, or about that, 2018. So once it was commissioned from here to New Zealand, that is the last part of the world, Australia, they were all shouting, there's so much power in Akwa Ibom. And that was the truth. People say, can we ever live to see 24 hours power supply? That maybe in the next generation, but they saw it. Everybody in Akwa Ibom very soon will be linked to the national grid. There will be power. It can be 24 hours, it can be 20, it can be this, depending on the factors surrounding.
Looking at some areas in Akwa Ibom State, someone will ask his or herself, what joy do I have being in a state that generates power, but we hardly have electricity?
This power station was to ensure a stable, steady, and reliable power to the people to be sold, get money, run the plant, pay the staff, make profit to the state government. Because it's business. Ever since Ibom Power came up, it has been trying on its own.
Okay, so you're telling us that at the end of 2021, because that's what the governor said, at the end of 2021, the state government will break all the barriers and still ensure that all the Akwa Ibomites have constant power.
Not only constant power, reliable.
Reliable.
So that is because you can get constant power. It can be like candle in your house. Reliable, steady, power supply. That if you measure in your house, you can get 220 volts, 230 volts, and 240 volts. Yeah, something like that.
All right, you talked about maintenance that the company is undergoing. Is there any upgrade that you're expecting that after the maintenance, this is what we hope to see?
In maintenance, whether it's your car, in your house, anything, you do maintenance, good maintenance. You expect that machine, even human being, after a lot of tests in the hospital, to come out smoking, that is performing better. If you go to hospital, check, do everything. After this maintenance, the machine is supposed to be running more efficiently. There was a time we ran for our 198 days non-stop. So we expect after the maintenance and everything, we should be able to give Akwa Ibom people good and quality power supply.
Okay, this will be a major achievement to Ibom Power and also to the Akwa Ibom State government to have steady and reliable power supply in the state. Now, with quality, now we have, after this year, we have 2 years remaining for this administration to come to an end. What's the future of Ibom Power Company?
The future is that before the governor leaves, the very year he came in, the governor went to NEC, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, obtained license to upgrade, that is boost up the power at Ibom Power by bringing in second phase. He got the license for 685 megawatt total. The Ibom Power that we have, the present one, the installed capacity, phase 1, is 191. So 494 was added to make it 685. So Ibom Power in future will be upgraded to up to 685 megawatt. And that is not the power, a small power. Let's talk about the whole of Eastern Nigeria, that is South, and this. That can go a long way. This administration has set the tune for QIPP to have started at Ibom. with 575 megawatts of power. So, after that, other IPPs, independent power producers, can come in. So, if Akwa Ibom even generate up to 2,000 megawatts of power, they will export it. This government has set up around everything and built necessary infrastructures for this to take off. And once the power for all take off, there will be upgrading. Even there will be what they call network optimization. That is transformers that are broken, changed, and all those things. So a lot will be done. And by the time this government leaves, I think the whole state, and I mean Akwa Ibom, 31 local government area, will be on national grid, getting power every day.
All right, thank you very much, Engineer Menyenet Udom. And I believe that all the promises will come to a fulfillment even before 2023, so that Akwa Ibom can be in everybody's mouth in the country. Let's go to Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom, yeah. There's constant power supply in Akwa Ibom.
This station now has 180, and Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution, I've been talking to them. Today I'm generating 115 at Ibom Power. So if we generate 115, 80 should go around Akwa Ibom conveniently, 24/7, 80 megawatts. Then we can send the rest to national grid, which is also why we are constructing the substation at Ekem. Let me also thank the transmission company again. They are actually working with us at Ekem. He just whispered to me now that they are going to give me more equipment, Engineer Victor, so that I must commission that power station in May. And let me see how at least 5 local government areas cannot run on our pilot scheme of running 24/7. And with this transformer today, the substation that we commissioned at 4 lanes should be able to have like 24 hours. 24 hours with this. So I am going to sit with the Port Harcourt Electricity Distribution and discuss. But please, power is not free. I'm only providing these assets, as part of social service. But the one you consume in your house, you must pay for it. So at times people don't even pay for the bill. They say we don't have light. How will you have light? You put credit in your phone. So try and put credit in your meter so that you can have light.
Beam TV, a broader perspective.
That's how far we can go on this program. And I don't know what your view is. How do you view Governor Udom Emmanuel's administration in the last 6 years? Has he been able to fulfill his promise? When he came in, he talked about industrialization. So we call him Governor Industrialization. So has he been able to do that, meet that need? And looking at the 8-point agenda of the second term, how far has it gone? Do we still expect more? How close are we to completion? My name is Blessing Ambrose, and it was nice being with you today.
Beam TV, a broader perspective.